Hmm, this is an interesting setting. I think you could see me. Um, but it's the first time. It's raining. It's raining. It might be the first time in Mexico for me. There was one other time I remember. I had the fly of my tent on, and um, I don't remember rain, but I remember water pouring from a roof. Uh, so that's either rain or condensation, sort of. But condensation seems a little ridiculous for like water to drip, I guess. Um, yeah, so that was in Heroes de la Independencia. Um, yeah, so other than that, it hasn't rained in Mexico. Um, and before that, for me, I don't think it's rained. You know, in Oh no, it rained in Nevada. Yeah, I was gonna say it hasn't rained since Wyoming, but no, it definitely rained in Nevada. Hello, everybody. Um, kind of want to talk to the camera because I haven't in a while. Um, just don't know what to say. Currently, I'm 2 days away from La Paz, including the rest of today, which I'm almost halfway through. So I guess I'm a day and a half from La Paz. So from La Paz, or like near La Paz, is where I'm taking the ferry to the mainland of Mexico, away from Baja California. Mexico so far is pretty cool, pretty relaxed vibes. Um, yeah, I spend less, but then my budget is also tighter. Sometimes it's hard to stay within the budget. At one point, I looked at my bank account and I was like, I kind of have more money than I thought, and I stayed. It's basically a campground at a campground, but it's in front of a motel, so it's really a parking lot. But they had Wi-Fi, so I stayed. I actually stayed there 5 nights, and it was 200 pesos a night. Each peso is about 13 and a half Canadian dollars, or 17 to 18 American dollars. I've been, you know, I, I've been kind of struggling a bit since Lucy left. It like shook me a bit. I think the first time I parted with Lucy, like when I started this whole trip, um, I think it was a little bit easier because of the kind of excitement of everything, and everything being new. And now it's like, oh boy, I don't know what I'll see her next. I'm actually currently I'm currently riding to try to meet with my family, my parents and my brother in Costa Rica. So it's kind of the pace is kind of faster than I would like it to be, like to see and experience everything, I guess. Um, like in Baja, maybe not so much, but in mainland Mexico, I think overall, so far, places are less populated than I expected. Recently, I watched a video about how most of the population in Mexico is around Mexico City, or on this like rectangle around Mexico City. This is electrolyte water stuff. I don't know. It feels kind of more expensive than I want it to be, but like too expensive for me to drink a lot of it. But I don't know. I haven't seen any powders. I want powders, and I knew about them before, but before Mexico. But I feel like I didn't really need them as much. But now I think dehydration is almost as yeah, it's a pretty serious factor. Like, you know, it takes as much consideration as food in some sense. But yeah, pretty excited for the mainland of Mexico. I have enjoyed. I like I like Baja, but I think I like the mainland even more. I think. It's pretty easy finding places to camp in Mexico. Whenever I asked anybody, I pretty much have, like, for some place to stay, right? They would always find one for me. Pretty much, I think, like, literally 100% success rate. People say in general the fire stations are good too. I started going to those, the bomberos. So the best thing about today's camping location is the lack of ants. Yeah, I didn't realize how much of an impact they were making on me. Here's the wider camera. But yeah, ants. Yeah, like imagine just them crawling everywhere. When I'm trying to do something, you know. But yeah. La Paz.